Knight is the artist who actually built Salvation Mountain. And he did it because he wanted to, I believe, atone for his sins. So he used the sinner's prayer as kind of like a model of how he wanted to put the writings on the mountain and show it to the public. It's a great piece of artwork. This is Leonard Knight's home. He had built 2 trucks in which he used as his home. And I read somewhere that he has worked on his art piece usually in the early morning, and then by 10 o'clock he would be done because it would get very hot over here. I mean, this is the desert, especially during the summertime. It gets to about 120 degrees. But it looks like he painted these trucks with Bible verses, and they're really colorful and matches the landscape very well. This artwork is made from adobe, straw, and thousands of gallons of lead-free paint. In 1994, they tested the paint to see if there were toxic levels of lead in it, and it came back negative. Oh, it's kind of a little bit of a steep climb. You have to make sure that you have soft shoes. They don't allow people with high heels here. Sorry, no Christian Louboutins here. On the other side of Salvation Mountain is home to a lot of trailers. I'm not sure if this is Slab City, but I believe it's very close by. It might be. So this is from on the top of Salvation Mountain. The whole desert landscape. Of tourists here on Salvation Mountain, and they come from all over the world. I mean, you can hear so many different languages here, and I guess it just draws people because of maybe the subject matter, the beauty of the artwork. For whatever reason, it just draws people in, and it draws me in too. When Leonard Knight first created Salvation Mountain, it didn't work out. After the first 4 years of very hard work, it collapsed. But Leonard, being the really optimistic and gentle person that he was, what he did was he thanked God that he showed him that the mountain was unstable and that he needed to learn more about building such a thing so that it would be strong. I can tell you from climbing up this whole mountain, it's strong. It takes my weight and it's really beautiful. So I want to show you that this mountain built out of adobe and straw and paint is really sturdy. I mean, I can stamp my foot on it and it's like concrete. Very hard, very durable. Okay, I'm gonna meet up with Sarah and Lex now and explore the bottom part of Salvation Mountain. Oh, those look like all the cans of paint that Leonard had used, or parts of it that he used for the mountain. That's a lot of paint, but I'm sure he's used more. The word love. Hey, Sarah.
Hey,
What do you think?
it's fantastic. Pretty neat.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that this was all built by one man, isn't it?
I know, I couldn't do it. No way.
It's a really neat alcove. It has a lot of sayings on here. Step down and it's a dome ceiling. Wow, that's really neat.
Hey, it's
Hey.
Lex.
And Neek.
And we are going through tunnels within Salvation Mountain.
You have to keep looking at my feet because I don't want to fall down.
Yeah, it is. Well, you got to stay on the yellow brick road is what they call it, or just the yellow path. But there's a whole lot of fascinating design within this folk art structure here.
This is an amazing tree. It's growing right into the sides of this room.
Keeping everything up, it looks like.
Yeah.
That's the real structure here.
You can see parts of the straw and adobe right there. Looks like he used all different kinds of material to build this room, this structure. That looks like a, I don't know, it looks like a window or, no, it looks like a window. And this looks like a car door.
Like a lost magical city.
Yeah. You can tell he had a sense of humor by using these materials and just creating this amazing place. He incorporated some glass pane, part of the structure. Oh, there's also a photo of him right there, right in front of that truck we used to live in. Looks like some bales of hay in which Leonard was going to continue building his mountain. But he passed away in 2011 at age 80. But he left such a wonderful legacy. Such an amazing legacy.
It sure is. Just quite amazing. What an accomplishment.
So Since Leonard's passing, the mountain is being maintained by a group of volunteers and by the Salvation Mountain Incorporated.
They were all very friendly, had brochures there that told all about the place. And
donations are appreciated for maintenance.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And it is something that, there are parts of it that you can see the, weather beaten from the desert, but there's still so much beauty here, this amazing example of folk art.
And whatever your religious beliefs are, Leonard just tried to, it looks like from all the artwork, just try to convey a gentle message of love
That's absolutely true.
for everyone. So the person who built, oh great, wonderful. Somebody's car alarm went off. Okay.